Hello people, welcome back to the channel. I'm down the bar. Have you missed me? Probably not.
Start it up.
I've done a few bits and pieces lately. I've not been down a little bar for a little while. I won't show you, but I've said this before the other week, I'm sure. I'm not going to turn this camera around, it's a bloody mess, it's getting worse. So this weekend, it's going to be cleared out. And I'm going to clear this bar up as well. I watched some old videos of mine, and this bar table, this bar top was clear. I've got too many flipping glasses. I've got glasses all behind me here. Glasses on the right hand side here. And actually, I don't know why I can't move some over there. Some of these glasses over here. But it's getting out of hand. I've got a friend who's building a bar. If you watch the other video, the shed thing, I think it's nearly finished. The floor's done. The young lad took over the end sort of thing, which is fine because he lives there. So he's done quite a bit more than I did, to be fair. Good luck with him. And I think I'll donate. I think I'm helping make the bar when I get a chance. But I'm going to donate some of his glasses to him. I think take a handful away and get them out of the way, or give them his sons. But so there's too many here. You know, you don't know how many glasses do you want? I sort of collect the memorabilia ones, the memorable ones, the fancy ones. But how many do you want? Flavorly. Talked about that the other day. I think they went bust. Another story about some beers at work. But I won't talk about that. Put that over there. What's that bottle of beer doing? Wild. Yeah, it's getting out of hand here. I've got a wild. Anyway, a wild Amstel bottle just sitting on top there, full bottle. I'm going to keep all my fancy good ones, I think, and then get rid of some of the others. I'm not going to bring any more home from the. Well, I borrowed them from the pub, never take them back. So any pubs watching, if you see me take some glasses, I've not stolen them. I'm going to bring them back. In actual fact, I could get out of these glasses, couldn't I? Take them to the pub. There you go. They're like your glasses. They'll probably go, no, they're not. But I've got a load on the shelf here. I've never ever got touched. I used the Guinness ones at St Patrick's Day for a bit of a laugh. But Birra Moretti ones. Moretti Birra, is it Birra? I've got some fancy ones. I've got this. What's this one? Perfect Draft one. Got some nice fancy glasses. But I'm gonna get rid of a few, I think. And there's some in the kitchen cabinet. Can't shut the kitchen door. That's a nice glass. That. So I do like some of these. I think is that clean. Anyway, before I come back down here and have a little beer, the family are watching flipping Love Island. It's okay. You can't keep watching telly every flipping night, right? You can't get watching telly every night. Stay down there watching telly. You get stuck indoors. But I've got so much to watch. We're getting so behind with everything. We're behind with Clarkson's Farm at the moment. All the other stuff we're watching. There's the Eric thing I want to watch on Netflix. I don't know what you people are watching at the moment, but there's Eric. I started watching it the other day at the fishing lake, but I fell asleep. That's a bit weird. I saw a bit where a big monster thing appeared in a bloke dressed up in a suit, but so I don't. There's something else I wanted to watch. That Rebus looked quite good. But that's on another. I think it's on. There's a lot of stuff on iPlayer, which is sort of like not on mainstream TV really. It's on iPlayer only. A lot of stuff's going down the streaming route or route, as the Americans say. But anyway, let's have a beer, right? While I'm here. A friend of mine bought me these actually just now. I've got some beers. I've got a Perfect Draft. It's just running out my Perfect Draft. I've got 2 kegs left in the fridge, and I've got some beers in the fridge, and I've got some Coronas down there, a bottle of Coronas. But a friend of mine, I went out for a meal the other week for lunch, early afternoon. Yeah, it was sort of like a Friday afternoon, bit of lunch and a couple of beers. And bumped an old friend of mine, it seems for donkey's years. Unfortunately, we're all getting the age now where our parents are sort of passed away. I said, how you doing, mate? You all right? Yeah, my dad passed away the other week, so I'm sorry to hear that. John, you know about... People always think I know about technology and computers, and I was a bit of a PC geek years ago. Not so much now. I still sort of... I still play about with computers and me cameras and tech shit, but... John, you know about computers, didn't you? Have you got a CD burner? Yeah, I have. Funny enough, I bought one the other week to do my karaoke stuff, which I did. I copied all the karaoke tracks to me to a drive, external drive, which I'm going to put on my laptop for a karaoke setup we're doing this summer. But I must admit, I panicked. I wasn't sure if it was a burner or not. It can read, but I'm not sure if it could write, but it did in the end, which was lucky. He said, if I send you some music, can you burn it to a CD for me? So I said, yeah, that's fine. I didn't really sort of like... I didn't really realise what he's going on about. So he went his way, and I went my way. My family had a meal. Let's have a beer. There's only a little can. We've got 2 boxes of these, courtesy of that young man. So we're not young, my age. Only you should feel. I'm just going to drink it out of the can. I won't put it in a glass. Sod it. So he said, cheers. That's nice, having a beer all bloody week. He said, I'll send you some chat. I'll send you. No, he said, can you burn a CD for me? I said, yeah, it's fine. I'm not having a go at him, by the way, if he's watching this. I'm not knocking him, bless him, because he's lost his father. Unbeknown to me, it was a CD for the flipping church, wasn't it? So the pressure's on then. So, and then he emails me a track list, only about 4 or 5 tracks, which I had to go and buy, or purchase, whatever you want to say. I thought he was going to send me the tracks over, but he didn't. So I've got to go and find them. So there's a couple of actually it's quite nice tunes. It's a nice. There's a couple of Beethoven tracks there, Fur Release and something else. I can't remember what the other one was now. I'll have a little look. It's quite nice tracks actually. And I was just about to burn. I think there's 4 tracks. Oh, you had another one on Jerusalem. I said, what's Jerusalem? He said it's a hymn. It's like the Humphrey's hymn. And luckily on Amazon Music you can get a load of most of the albums break down into tracks, not an unpaired tracks. So I bought them as a little treat for him really, and. You know, and burnt them. Then I had to go and get some blank CDs. So I bought a few blank CDs. I didn't have any. I haven't done any CD burning for ages. Then I panicked because I thought my CD drive wasn't a burner. Luckily it was. Then I had to get some free software because I haven't got any burning software. I'm not burning CDs for ages. People don't really use CDs anymore, do they, right? Anyway, bless him. I've done that. I was going to pick him up last night. I didn't. Eventually picked him up tonight. I said, look, I've done 2 copies. I've got 1 spare CD. I said, I've got 2 copies for you. Have you done them in the right track order? Yeah. I've done 2 copies in case one goes tits up. But they're only like a thin, cheap CD. I said, for Christ's sakes, don't leave. Well, the web we've got now, it doesn't matter. I said, for Christ's sakes, don't leave it on your dashboard or piss about it because they melt. I've had a CD melt before in the old days if you leave it in your car. So I said, please. I said, you don't realise how stressed I'm getting over this. Why? I said, mate, it's your dad's funeral. If something goes wrong and it doesn't play, I'm not going to be there, but I'm going to go, oh no, mate, don't. And so they're all in. I said, please take them home, play the CD, every track. Check them in order, and then play the other CD, every track. Check. It's only 5 tracks. It should all be okay. I said to him, I'm not being funny, mate. I said, normally, because I didn't have any spare USB sticks, I said, normally just plug a USB stick or something. He said, no, he's going to go to an old-fashioned church. It's going to be an old-fashioned burial, and the woman's asked for a CD on a CD player. Some of these churches haven't got the old-fashioned players, and you give them your CD and off you go. But I even had to do the hymn for them as well, the Jerusalem hymn, but anyway, it's done now. And bless him, he turned up and I said, look, I hope it goes all right. It's next week, Tuesday, so I hope that goes well, mate. If you're watching this, you probably it's not. But it's all done now, and the stress is off me now. But I've done him 2 copies. Hope they're okay, they play okay. Hopefully he checks them again. And it all goes okay. But I've done him 2 copies. And then, anyway, he dropped a couple of boxes of beer off to me. He's a lovely fella. He said, look, Johnny boy, he said, how much do you want for it? I said, nothing. But he turned up tonight with a couple of boxes of beer, which suits me. I was running a bit low down here. It's just perfect timing, actually, to be fair. And a Strella, it's quite a nice beer. He dropped 2 boxes of beers off, and I thought, you know what, that'd do me. So I took them. I know it's sad. I took me Foster's camping. I drank them. I sort of had to build up the beers a little while ago. You get a bit of a build up, then they suddenly disappear. God knows what happens to them. We had a barbecue the other week. I think. Well, only my family around. Didn't drink many, but I think I took a load of because Foster's. Everyone moaned at me for drinking Foster's, but it's weak as you like. Foster's pretty. I know people call it a certain something water, but yeah, it's not. But sometimes it suits me. When you're doing a bit of fishing, you just want a couple of cans of beer. That suits me. It's not all about. I must admit, someone put on my fishing thing. Jokingly, great setup, fishing setup you got there, mate. But a subscriber actually, it might be a subscriber. I don't know. I think he viewed the video and he just put a comment on there saying, "Great fishing setup you got there, mate." But show me out the Foster's. I would have had Stella, which is fine. You know, I've been down the pub. We all drink Stella, different beers, and strong beers, weak beers. But sometimes when you just have a fishing bank and a couple of cans of beer, that's all you want. When you get older, for some reason, it kicks in a bit easier and quicker. Don't matter what beer it is, and it takes longer to get over it. To be fair, so wait till you're my age and you'll realise. But darling Julie bought me those Fosters, I think, a little while ago, and they've been sitting down the bar for ages. We've got a box of Croners down here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think it's some of the six. There's a few in the fridge as well. So I haven't been down lately. I don't sort of drink too much in the week. The weather's been up and down, up and down. I've been busy working, spending some time, and we had a death in the family a little while, 4 or 5 weeks ago, which is very, very sad. I won't go on about it because it's not No one wants to hear that, do they? You know, and that's why I've sort of been disappeared lately. I've started doing a few more videos lately, but you know, times have been a bit shit really. So I just want to say hello really. So I might do a live over the weekend, but I think it's Father's Day Sunday, so it depends when you watch this. But this year, 2024, it's Father's Day on Sunday. I think I'm going to take that for a meal, and then the football's after the England game. So my mouth is beer. I've got to go outside a minute, take the picture of the lights on for the intro of this. But, that's better. Yeah, there's a load of bits and bobs from fishing gear behind me here, but that's going to go be cleared out soon. I keep trying with different rigs. I'm not sure with inline lead or clip-ons. I'm not sure what to do yet. I started doing it inline, then I'll change me on. I was going to make up all these inline leads, and I've done all these. What's it called? I can't even think of the name now. Not the hook link, the braid. I can't even bloody remember. Anyway, instead of using rig tubing, you use just, well, I can't remember the bloody name. The leader. So I made up these leaders and spliced them all up myself. And then I bought all the bits and pieces to tile these rigs myself. And I thought, no, I'll buy some rigs. And then I changed my mind. Then I looked at it just now, should I do this, should I do that? Then I thought, I'm going to do inline leads. Then I was going to do clip-ons. And I keep flip-flopping and out. I don't know really, so I've just given up really. But I'll just buy them off the shelf and fish like I did in the old days, I think. You watch YouTube videos about fishing, there's so many different ways of doing this stuff. It's getting more and more, not technical, but bits and bobs. Add that on your hook, do this, do that. Use this swivel, use this shrink tubing, use this bit. In the old days, I used to tie my own rigs, or I'd just go to the shop and buy a rig, tie it on the hook, put a lead on there on a clip, flick it out. Which is simple, you can still do that. So a lot of companies come along now, they put a swivel on the hook, they put a swivel there, a swivel there, a swivel there, and every swivel's got to have shrink tubing, every swivel's got to have anti-tangle tubing, you've got to have sight on that and sight on that. And your rig becomes so common, there's a little shot there, another shot here, there's another lead there, and I think, nah, I'm going to go back to basics. I might tomorrow pop in a fishing shop, just give myself a couple of little rigs. I've got my clips already, my own clips, I'll just tie my own little rigs up and keep the basics. They had more bits on. And then hey presto, they sell the bits as well for you to buy, you know. Doing my nut, that's doing my nut as well. I'm a bit stressed. I need to calm down actually. I feel a bit better now I've done the CDs. I did get one up earlier, must be I've calmed down a bit. Some woman put on Facebook about a drone. I've got a drone, as you well know, people, and I only use it for doing my my videos, bits and pieces on the beach. It's always safe. I've done the online certification. I've got a little number on my drone. It's not insured at the moment. It was insured, but not at the moment. You only need to insure it. It's a small one, under 250 grams, so you only have to insure it for like commercial purposes. So it's not insured at the moment. But I use it along the river bank and do some little shots every now and again. There's someone on Facebook was moaning, and there's another guy where I live that's got a drone. But there's someone else. You can buy them cheap now, these drones, second hand. But someone was moaning on Facebook. Oh, there's a drone flying over my house. There's a drone flying. My kids were having a party in the garden. My kids, they're watching my kids. I thought, I shouldn't have I messaged about it. So look, they're probably not watching you. They're filming something else. Because I've sent my drone up before, filming on a roof to see for leaks on my roof, broken tiles and that. You know. And then there's a lot of drone haters out there. Shoot it down. You should have squirted it. You should have. I think this woman let off a couple of fireworks as it happened during the day or early afternoon, like 7 o'clock in the evening. So when it's light. So I've got a feel some kids sent a drone over just to have a bit of a laugh or something. Wind her up. I don't know. But it's all kicked off on Facebook. I batted in. I should have kept quiet. I batted in and said, I'll sort of stick up to drone people really. Because drones get a bad press for some reason. Everyone hates. I think they're spying. They're not spying. And if it's under 250 grams, you can pretty much fly the bleeding things where you want. If it's not near an airport or anywhere dangerous. Personally, no. Like I said to a woman, no, I don't fly my drone over someone's back garden looking at the kids. I fly it down the river or, you know, take proper shots or videos of nice features. But if some dick's doing that, don't toss all the same brush. It just annoyed me. Why put it on Facebook? Why put it on Facebook? Oh, I found the police. You know, there's more, you know, there's worse things going on in the world and in life than a drone and flying over your bleeding garden for 5 seconds. It just annoyed me. Watch the bloody news. Kids getting stabbed, macheted. There's an election coming up. We're all skint, and you're worried about a drone flying over your bleeding garden. Oh, give it a rest. Do you know what I mean? I'll delete all my messages. I made it look like a dick in the end because I deleted my messages, which probably makes it look worse. But I thought I can't be bothered with it. I should keep it quiet, really. Tit for tat, great. I wasn't in the mood for it. And I was in one of those. That's why I've come down here. I think I need a bleeding beer. I think it's the stress of that CDs and that. I don't know. Life's stressful sometimes. I get like that sometimes, but I'm all right now. Sometimes it'll get on top of you, doesn't it? And a little thing can set it off, but it's nothing. It's nothing really. But I just felt like saying, look, love. Well, I can't say love. People get the humble about that, don't they? You can't say anything nowadays to people. I won't bore you about work, but you know, you can't even stick your finger up at anyone now. You can't do anything. People are so soft. You can't do or say anything to anyone anymore. It's all, everyone's so soft. You know, you can't fly a drone, but you can fire fireworks up in like June, up in the sky at like 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock in the evening when it's light out. You go on Facebook now in November, just to let you know I'm letting fireworks off on the 5th of November. We don't want to know, just let them off. Christ, keep your dogs in. Jesus, oh, the noisy. You get that every year, don't you? Every year. And then it's New Year's Eve. Oh, why is someone letting fireworks off New Year's Eve? Oh. God, shut up, get a life, love. Do you know what I mean? Peace, that just winds me up. That's probably why I've come down here today, to have a quiet beer and have a little moan. Oh, we got the football. I'm getting stressed over that. All I keep hearing is coming home, it's coming home. Ain't coming home. We are shite. Nothing's coming home. I've got my flags up. I bought 2 sets in the end. I like to go on Facebook, the Life of John group, and ask a couple of people, these are the right flags, because I've got the World Cup ones over there. I nearly put them up. And I went down my local pub the other week. They had the World Cup flags up. And I thought, nah, I'm going to get the Euro ones. And they sent me for the Euro ones. I wasn't 100% sure it was the right bleeding flags. But hopefully they are, because I bought another set, because people on Facebook group, Life of John, by the way, Facebook group, pop on there if you want to chat about anything. Just pop on and say hello. If I do lives, it normally goes on YouTube now, actually, because I had some software that I paid extra for to go on YouTube and Facebook, but I use the free software now, it just goes on YouTube, or one place. But I had to go on there and make sure they were Euro flags, and a couple of people said, yep, you've got Euro flags, Johnny boy. So I bought another set, so they're up, down the shed, round the shed, up the roof and along the fence. If you watch the intro to this video, I think they'll be on there. So that's that. So I've got my flag, so I've got my England flag, me St George's Cross, that's going to go up soon on my flagpole. Not that I've got anyone round, so if anyone's watching this, family going, oh, you got people round for barbecues and football. No, I haven't, not yet. You know, we've had a death in the family. We're sort of, we can't really party. We'll see, we're not sure yet. But certainly not in this weather, not at the moment, and certainly not with the state of my little bar like this anyway. So we're not doing anything at the moment, like anything jolly at the moment. But I will be popping out for a few beers. From what I've heard on the radio, I think we're playing Serbia. They're quite a good team. Got some good Premier League players in that team as well. So they're not going to be a pushover. People think they're going to be a pushover. Serbia, you get all these fancy, these foreign names, and you think it's going to be easy. It's not going to be easy. No game is easy, but we'll see. We're not scored a bleeding goal yet, have we? The friendlies and that, so bloody dire, mate. It's all this coming home stuff. They started playing it on the radio tonight, and I'm thinking, nah. And I had a phone call on the radio tonight from some guy that runs a radio station in Germany or Serbia actually, and he said, no, you got to watch us. They're pretty good. So, was he putting the frighteners on us? I don't know, but I don't know. I just don't trust England anymore. England ladies, brilliant. England women seem brilliant. They'll win everything. The men, I don't know, overplayed. We'll see. I'm sort of looking forward to it, sort of not. If we win the first game, I'll be happy. But I can just see, you know what it's like, England just sneaking through. Oh, geez. You can see it now, can't you? You can tell I'm one of those bloody moods, can't you? Another quick beer. Sorry, you come on here. Not tuning you up, am I? I might go fishing Saturday morning. Decided. A few beers Friday, go fishing Saturday morning. Also got aloft, get the float rods out, because a few friends are going float fishing, but I thought, nah. Because where they're going, there's carp to £20 in here, so I'm thinking one carp, because we're only doing it like in the morning. Well, I am, if I go. Depends how I feel in the morning. But I'm thinking one carp rod, one alarm, a couple of bank sticks, net, unhooking mat, and some bait. That's what I'm thinking. Sit on my chair. But then again, it's weather dependent. It's raining now. And actually, in fact, I saw the weather earlier. I think it could be raining. I'm not going to go out in the rain. I'm not about to sit in the bog. No thanks. It's not that I'm a fair weather fisherman, but I don't like fishing in poor weather. So yeah, I like the sunshine. It's no fun just sitting in bog. Do you know what I mean? I'm not doing it. Sorry, weather. I can't lay in bed with me hangover. Hopefully. I'd love to put some music on there. I've got to have a try out with the old record player game. I quite like Father's Day. I love Father's Day and birthdays and Christmas and stuff like that. I love I bought some tape, by the way, copper tape. Why have I bought copper tape, you might ask? Anybody out there know what it's for, copper tape? If you do, well done, you're a gardener. I'm not a gardener by any means, but I've got my little grandson now. When you get a little grandson, it changes your life completely. Don't ask me why. I've got kids, love my kids to bits. And I spoke to 3 or 4 people exactly the same situation as me. When you got kids, especially in the old days, you work, trying to look after the kids and pay for everything. You tend not to see kids. I think adults or fathers, mothers and fathers now get a lot more time off now, maternity and paternity leave, than we did in the old days. We got back to work pretty quick in the old days. Makes me sound old. Well, I'm old, oldish. But we got back to work pretty quick in the old days, and everything I did was for the kids, but you sort of didn't see them much. And then the weekends I was going out for a drink and all that with the lads, and we had holidays and that obviously, but the mums spent a lot more time with the children than the dads, especially nowadays, compared to nowadays. But so now, yeah, I've got a little grandson. He's a nuts. He's my little mate. Your mate. He's grown up so quick. There's a little picture behind me there of him actually outside his bar when we done a barbecue the other year. He's 3 years old now, bless him. And he's my mate. He's had a couple of sleepovers. The other week he wouldn't go home. We actually had a sleepover, ad hoc sleepover. It weren't for any reason. And his parents, my daughter and the boyfriend, went home. Sort of was a bit like, oh, okay, see you later, mate. So last year we grew tomatoes. A guy I know at work got him some tomato plants and some cucumber plants. And they grew really well. This year, because of the damp weather, I think, he gave me some tomato plants and some cucumber plants. Well, unbeknown to me, Julie and I went away for the weekend, the other weekend, to Clacton. Video there, if you're interested, to see a George Michael tribute, and come back home, and my cucumber plants gone from that to that, and there were slugs, slug trowels, sloppy slugs, or snails. I don't know. I didn't catch them. I mean, like basically a slug is like a homeless snail, really. I suppose. Poor thing. You got to feel sorry for him in that respect, but I think their snails or slugs got hold of me cucumbers, and I was looking into it. I didn't want to get slug pellets and that and poison because of my grandson. He was upset. I was going to go to the shop and buy some grown cucumber plants and trick him, but in the end his dad, bless him, brought some seeds, and he brought them round the other week. So we planted seeds, and I thought, my mate at work said they're not going to grow, they might grow. Put them in a small pot, put them in your shell, because it's still cold, get frost at the moment still. But I didn't buy, I just put them in a big pot out the garden. And they've actually started growing. So my grandson's even happy now because he's seen these things growing up for the I better not get too excited because they might be eaten. But we've actually got 3 or 4 because the seeds are quite big. You know, you don't get hundreds of them. You only get like 6 in this packet, 6 or 8 in the packet. So I put 2 there, 2 there, 2 there. And about 3 or 4 started growing up, just come through the surface now, these seeds, these cucumber plants. Looked into it, and the guy at work said about copper. I didn't know this, but apparently slugs and snails don't like copper. And then, funny enough, I was watching a gardening programme the other day. He said, I do like my garden, sort of gardening. I find quite relaxing gardening programmes. I was watching a gardening programme the other day, and someone had some plants in a copper pot. It's quite expensive, like bowl shape. And I didn't realise the reason they grow them in there is because it stops the slugs and snails because they don't like copper. But you can buy copper tape if you're interested. So I didn't know that. So it came through today. Lovely, thank you, Amazon. Along with some other bits for my camera bag. Don't tell anyone. Shh. Another camera bag and another tripod, but there you go. Selfie stick. I've got so many selfie sticks and tripods. I don't know what to bloody do. I've got so many. I keep trying. I've got so many bits and bobs. I'm going to go through it all and just sell it on eBay. I want one selfie stick, one tripod, I've got bits and bobs coming out my ear holes. Because I've got an Osmo Pocket 3, which is DJI camera. I've got a drone. That's nothing to do with it really. I'm just showing off. I've got 2 GoPros and I've got the Sony ZV-E10, which I keep mentioning. So I've got 3 sort of systems. They've all got different mounting systems. It's a pain in the backside. What was I saying? So I've got this Amazon tape coming through from Amazon. Amazon tape come through from Amazon? No, it's copper tape. Came through from Amazon. Well, I ordered it off Amazon. I don't know where it came through from. But yeah, apparently you stick it around the lip of your... I'm going to put some around the bottom edge. around the top edge. I'm going to do a double whammy. So it's going to be like a double yeller. You know, like your double yellers. You got your single yeller on the roads. You can park for a bit, I think. And you got your double yeller. You can't park at all. So what I'm going to do, double copper tape. Now that means slugs, snails, you ain't parking on my pots. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to put a double tape. I'm going to put one tape at the top, one in the bottom. So it does happen. If you get a brave big slug, happens to get some balls and sneaks past the first row of copper tape somehow, because apparently they don't like it, but you might get a brave one. It's immunity or something, I don't know. You might sneak past the first lot of copper. Hopefully by the time it gets to up the side, it's like struggling, because he's had copper affect him somehow. And it's like, the copper, I don't like copper tape, fucking copper. If he sneaks past the copper up the pot, when he gets to the top lippage, the last bit of copper should go, it's done me, another bit of copper, I can't take it, and hopefully just go, gone. And apparently that's what happens. Well, hope that's what happens. If it gets over that second bit of copper, feel free to eat your cucumber plants, mate, you deserve it. I won't be happy, but if you're that brave. I don't know why they don't like copper, don't know. But I didn't want to put slug pellets down or anything like that, because it's poison. And with my kids and grandkids and that, you don't want poison. I don't like touching on that shit myself, so anyway. So copper tape it is, but I couldn't do it tonight. My grandson's not bad, but he's not bad this weekend. But I want to wait for the pot to dry. I hope it'll stick to it. It'll probably come off, it probably won't stick properly, but... Someone said about making up a copper frame out of like copper pipe. We've got some spare copper pipe in the shed, and I was going to get some elbows. I said that's a good idea. I could get some elbows and solder it all up, because I do like a bit of plumbing. Solder it all up, not a push fit. I do proper copper fittings. That's all the way round. Like I could make a rectangular like protection bit around it. But then I thought, nah, stupid idea. I can't be bothered. So copper tape it is first. We'll see how that works. See if that works. Copper tape, and we'll get on. We'll do that first. Before the probably it's raining now on and off. That's when the slugs come out. I saw a slug on the path earlier, long and like this, like a bleeding slow one it was, bloody thing. And it's heading, actually was heading towards that direction, fun enough. It was down the path earlier, and it was heading up to the garden, to the other patio, away from the bar. It's heading towards the house. Now, why is it going that direction? I'm thinking now, why was it heading up the road there, going that direction? Does it know there's a cucumber plant? There's cucumber plants there without copper tape. It's got me thinking now. I could put copper tape across the patio edge as well. Stop the buggers going up off the grass and that. Oh, I don't know. I'll try it. First things first, copper tape on the pot around the bottom edge, I think. And then maybe a little row around the top edge, just a double whammy. See what happens. Stressing me out, that's stressing me out. The old slugs, little bastards. Like I say, I think it's slugs. I don't think snails was bad. They don't seem to wander about too much, snails. They just seem to stick in your... Well, I haven't got cabbages, but don't know what they like lettuces. They like lettuces or cabbages, one or the other. I think they like lettuces. They tend to stay with the old lettuces, but I haven't got lettuces anyway. They don't tend to go far, snails. They seem to sit in the corners. Slugs, you just seem to go everywhere. They seem to just wander everywhere. They go pretty quick as well, slugs. Quicker than you think. You know, I bet I'll go up there now. I bet that slug's gone. I bet it's on the next patio slab. They can slime along pretty... well, I think they're pretty quick. Not as quick as us, obviously. They've got little legs, but... Little bastards, anyway. So I'm hoping... Yeah, do the tape tomorrow, if it's dry. It's a little job for me tomorrow. I want to get in from work. Do that. I'm going to hurry up before I go out. And I've got a few bits to do as well. A little camera bag, I've got to have a look at, and a couple of little bits. I bought like a sling bag. I'm hoping it'll carry all my stuff. I've got a bag for everything really. Got one for fishing. Yeah, I've got to sort my fishing gear out as well, because I might go Saturday morning, I'm not sure yet. I'm just looking at the mess behind me. Probably carp fishing is you need a carp rod, fine rod and reel and some bait. Then you need a bucket of bait. Then you need an unhooking mat. Then you need your net. Oh no, the weather's shit. I said earlier, didn't I? The weather's crap, I'm not going. No, I probably won't go if the weather's crap. Well, I've got a feeling it will be crap. So we'll knock that on the head. I might have a quiet weekend this weekend. I had a busy weekend last weekend. It knackered me out, that carp fishing. Check out my playlist or whatever, and you'll see my carp fishing video, the latest one, if you've not watched it. I went overnight, straight from work in Knackershaw. Tired, very, very tired. I'm getting poorly. I'm too old. I didn't help them. Inmates from work turned up, some of them I was with a guy from work anyway, but a couple of blokes from work turned up the next morning. What time was it? 4, 5 in the morning. And one started shaking me bivvy. Wake up, Johnny boy, wake. Yeah, the chalk shot. And my bivvy's dark. When you zip that up, it's like a blackout bivvy, blackout blind. That is dark. You are asleep solid. I had a couple of beers, not many. And then when you're in the fresh air, it gets dark at say 9, and you're fishing late. There's no street lights. It's dark. Go in the bivvy, zip it up, and I was out. I think I was trying to watch a bit of TV, and then I was gone, and I was solid. But I wasn't solid because I got woken up rudely by some so-called friends that woke me up, and then I was knackered then, and I haven't recovered all week. Poor old Johnny boy. It's been a struggle. And then I play on the computer and watch YouTube, and I watch a load of crap on YouTube quite a bit. That's it really. Not so much TikTok. I go on TikTok every now and again. I've got a TikTok channel. I don't really use it much. It's more for dancing and fiddling about. Got YouTube shorts, which I do sometimes, and I just sort of normally create a YouTube short out of an original video, an existing video, and I normally do a short from that, and then you can click on that and go to the what I call long form video. But I don't do many of them anymore. I prefer the long videos really, where you can learn something or listen to someone talk shite. And know anyone? No one. Do you know anyone that rambles on and talks shite? I want to listen to them. But someone was saying the other day today, actually, I was watching a video today, and someone was saying about their YouTube channel. They didn't have many subscribers, but they're saying that they're a bit like me. They're sort of like old-fashioned, I suppose. I like to watch I do watch the dancing ones on TikTok or short videos, what they call short form YouTube videos. But it's the same song, and it's that cowboy one, isn't it, and all that. It's just. But I like to. I mean, I was saying to Jill earlier. Funny enough, kids are so lucky today because what was I talking about? Oh yeah, we was watching these young kids on the news playing this concert, like playing music, and we know some family members that can play some decent music, like piano, guitar, and violin, and that. And I was saying to Jill, youngsters now are so lucky today. Well, I can do it now as well, but I'm a bit late for me now. I can play a few chords on guitar, and I'm self-taught off of YouTube basically. I took a few lessons. But I haven't played the guitar for a little while actually. But youngsters are so lucky now. You can get like a 12, 13-year-old now can go on YouTube and he can teach himself the piano. You know, I was looking the other day actually, so I wouldn't mind playing the piano. I was watching that piano, mumbling now. I've had only 2 beers, beer and a half. There's a great keyboard you can buy. They're not that expensive, these keyboards, and they are phenomenal what they can do. I was watching this program on TV about piano where they go to the train stations and play piano, and it's awesome. But it's not that hard to learn. And I was watching a YouTube channel the other day. There's loads of teaching you the piano, and you can go on YouTube now, and you've got channels there that can teach you piano. They teach you guitar, violin, no doubt, how to wire a plug up. But by the way, warning: do not touch electrics. You can't do that. You've got to be certificated, so don't do that. Learn how to build a shed, concrete base, do your own patio, do your brickwork. You can just learn everything on YouTube. That's what I love about YouTube. So youngsters today now, I mean, I would have loved to have got into videography or camera work. Now youngsters today now can learn how to use computers, you can learn how to do video editing, learn how to use cameras, shutter speeds, and stuff, you know, white balance and stuff. When I was young, so it makes me sound old, but if you're my sort of age, even if you're 40 odd, you didn't have all that. You had to sort of learn, either go to college and learn it, or you just picked it up off a friend. Like if you've done a bit of building work with a mate, a bit of labouring, he might teach you a bit of plastering or something, but it's so lucky now. I mean, if you're a youngster, there's not many youngsters that watch this channel, to be fair. But if you are younger, you can just pick any hobby you want, or anything you want, and you can sort of teach yourself it off YouTube. Fantastic, really. Don't I ramble and talk shite sometimes? But it just makes me think. These youngsters now that go and ain't got anything to do, they're bored now. They've got so much to learn. You know, grab yourself a cheap camera, go on YouTube, or a cheap keyboard, second-hand keyboard, teach yourself piano, guitar, play a few chords. Fantastic, really. Why am I telling you all this? I do not know. Just I wish, in a way, I could have my time again, I suppose, with YouTube. It's fantastic. It's a fantastic phenomenon, YouTube, really. I remember when it sort of first started, but I mean, it's big YouTube. It's got a load of subscribers. I think a lot of them did start out right at the beginning. Got them all straight away, and it's a fantastic. I watched that Dragon's Den. If you're in the UK, I can't remember what they call it. They call it Shark Tank or something in America. But it's fantastic. Like you watch Dragon's Den. There's some older people on there. There's some youngster, Stephen Bartlett's on there, and he's like, everything for him is about Instagram and social media and promotion. I mean, you can start your business now, and you can promote your own business with no advertising whatsoever, without paying. You know, the old days you had to pay for advert in the paper, Exchange and Mart. If you know, get like me, you remember Exchange and Mart. Adverts at the back of the paper, the shop windows and that. Now you do a lot. You can do your own video. You can do your own Facebook ad. You can do your own Instagram advert. Promote your own stuff on Instagram and that. It's fantastic, really, what you can do. Local Indian restaurant, I think they do their own sort of like little videos and that. It does amaze me how some of these companies like, we ain't got any work, we ain't got any work. It's because you're not advertising anywhere, you're not like putting it out there. You've got to promote yourselves. Oh, a bit like me. Do I promote myself? No, not really. I struggle with that Instagram. Must admit, I struggle with TikTok's more short form videos, dancing to me. But I do struggle with Instagram, really. I do a few posts here and there, a few photographs, and I try and do little videos here, and they're not that good. Some people do brilliant ones, clips and all that. I don't know how they do it, like edited clips and all the text and the fonts and that. I do a few little bits and pieces, but not great. Sort of like, I'm trying to get into me video editing more. I self-taught the camera work and video editing. I'm self-taught, and that's quite difficult, I suppose. I sort of know a little bit more. Even paid a little while ago for a short sort of lesson on how to use this camera and do some cinematic stuff. But it's not about that. It's not about, you can pay or you can do as much as you want with your camera, but somebody's got a natural talent for it. They just know where to take the shot from. Where to. I've got it. I watch everyone do it, and then I go and do it myself, and I just forget. I just go zoom in, zoom out. You know, I keep burping. Excuse me. It's this beer. Well, it's not any beer. It's this beer. I'm blaming this Estrella. I'm blaming my mate who brought this beer around. Yeah, you can. It's like, I suppose, plastering. You can watch as many videos as you want and teach yourself plastering, and then you'll get a really good plasterer, and you'll get a plasterer. You know. You'll get a bloke, I suppose people have got a knack for it, haven't they? You get really good bricklayers and a bricklayer, I suppose. Videography or video filmmaking, I suppose. You get people that can just, you know, I took my camera out the other week along the riverbank trying to be all clever, but it's up here, it's all the thinking. You've got to think where to do the shots from and that. And I watch some videos on YouTube, and I must admit it's a bit like this one, they're about nothing, but they keep you engaged because they're little short clips. I was saying to Jill the other day, I do go on a little bit. Not so much now because this is a pub ramble. It's meant to be like a little mid-chat to the video. But sometimes when I do realise my faults. I do my fishing videos. And sometimes I end up sitting in the chair chit-chatting like now. I shouldn't. I should go, right, this is the rig. Boom. Cut to another bit. Like this is this. I should cut. Keep the user engaged, I think. That's what I should do. But you're probably not even listening to me say that because you probably stopped this video about 20 minutes ago. It was boring by, so you probably never even made it far anyway. With that, people, thank you for watching. Have a nice bit. I hope you're enjoying the weekend because it's coming up. I hope you enjoy the weekend. Depends when you watch this video, really. And stay safe. Keep drinking beers, but look after yourself. I've cut back a little bit actually. I've realised that life's too short. I think I had a bit of a health scare a while back. I panicked, so that's why I sort of haven't been out and about lately. I think I had E. coli. Believe it or not. I was in bed for a few days and I sort of had panic attacks and I was ill for a couple of weeks. I've done some private work in between that and I've been working since that. But I've not felt myself for a couple of weeks. I've only just felt better this week. This is why I started doing more videos. That's why I'm here now chatting really. I'm back to my old self really. And when people start sort of passing away and your friends that things are happening in life, and you realise life's very, very short and we're all very, very vulnerable. And you start thinking about what you've done and what you haven't done, mainly what you haven't done, and what you still want to do. And it makes you think very, very hard about your life and your family. And then you realise maybe I'm drinking a bit too much, or going out too much and doing too much. And so I've sort of cut back quite a bit lately. I've just had a few beers here and there, but I am looking forward to going out next. Because last weekend I went fishing. I had a quiet weekend pretty much last weekend, so I must confess that I'm looking forward to going out Friday for a beer. But I won't go. I never go mad. That's why I sort of started drinking Fosters again, really, because it's weakish. So 5 or 6 Fosters, 2 kebabs, and some cheesy chips. But gotta look after yourself. Now, all joking aside, you don't want to be drinking too much. That's why someone was saying to me the other day about my YouTube channel. I haven't got tons of subscribers because I've not got a niche, and I do realise, I'm not stupid, I do realise that maybe if I concentrate on one thing, like maybe if I concentrate on my kayak, probably people watching this now don't realise I've got a kayak. I've done a couple of kayak videos, and if I did kayaking every week, and maybe people would follow me, or if I did computer building or videography or filmmaking, I'm into cameras, and I could buy a few cameras and get all the latest gizmos and cameras and bags, and so many people doing it, and drones. But then I missed my other stuff. But I'm sort of glad in a way. I get a little bit jealous when I look at these beer channels and pub shed channels. I think it's mainly beer channels, because I sort of started this pub shed channel before most of the others, before COVID, well before COVID. A lot of people jumped on board during COVID, and they built their sheds because of COVID. But I'm glad in a way I'm not a beer channel as such, because I just cannot come down every night drinking beer. That's sort of why I stopped the lives a little bit, because of health reasons, really. I do get people messaging me about when's your next live, when's your next this, when's your next that. Someone messaged me the other day, when's your next DIY video, which is fine, that's good. Someone messaged me, when's your next live, that's fine. I don't want to come down, I don't want to be, there are certain channels that I watch, I haven't watched them for ages, where they just drink beer every single night, and I'm like, and do beer tasting sessions, and I'm thinking, that's great, and you've got loads of subscribers, you're making money. I'm like a little bit jealous in one respect. But then I think to myself, do you know what? I couldn't do that. If your channel relies on just drinking beer, you're sort of in trouble. Where are you going to go in the next 10 years? Just keep drinking beer. You can't really do it, can you? That's why I haven't got a niche. I should have a niche, but I don't want to blow out my drinking beer, my chit chats now. But I also want to do my videography stuff, my camera stuff. I mean, I might do a little video tomorrow, open up this camera bag that I bought, which may be of no interest to most people that watch this video right now. But a couple of people might find of interest. They're going to get a camera bag or a camera. I've got a new little tripod thing coming through. I might do a little thing on that. I don't know, but I've still got my CNC machine to build. I could go all out CNC, build a CNC machine, make stuff on the CNC and get loads of subscribers that way. But then I'd miss doing this, if you get what I'm saying. And I'd miss doing my video, me fishing. And I actually love going fishing. And I love filming bits and pieces. I love getting home and editing the video and see if I can create a sort of a film out of it, if you know what I mean. And I'm bigging myself up a little bit now. I mean, Jill thinks, my family think I'm an idiot and that, whatever. But I was watching my fishing video on TV the other day, and then I compared it to a proper video, a proper TV program. I can't remember what program it was now. So I was watching, Jill found it boring, whatever, so I switched off. I was flicking through. I just wanted to see the quality was like, and the intro was like, and all that. I'm playing. It's a bit tongue-in-cheek, the intro, by the way, if you watch that. I was trying to sort of laugh at myself, really. I was laughing, having to pee out of other channels and other programs, really. But I don't think people realise that. But anyway, I think it was a live for John production or something. I put a bit of tongue-in-cheek, just having a bit of a laugh. But and then we turned it off anyway. And then we were watching normal, because I put it on the telly just to see what the quality was like. Turned it off and watched another program. I think, what was it? A Stacey Solomon DIY program. And some of the editing, some of the focusing, and some of it, it wasn't brilliant, to be fair. And I said, for a one-man band, and then these programs where you got a few people, you got a few camera people, you got a few people editing it, you got a few people doing the sound, and for one person, and I thought, you know what, I'm not sort of there. I know I'm bigging myself up now. I'm not there. I'm sort of there. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like some of these fishing programs now. They have their own. They have two cameramen. They have sound people. They have all the editors, the lot, and they're not. Let's suppose they're paying, I don't know, £1,000 a week for these cameramen and the camera equipment and the editing. They're not £1,000 above me, if you know what I mean. I'm bigging myself up now. Anyway, I don't know why I'm telling you that, because I'm just talking about the technology nowadays. It's like, it's not. It's not a massive. You can be the camera I'm using now and film with myself on now is like a £300, £400 camera. They're using like 2, 3, 4, 5 grand cameras with a bloke who does filming all day long. I mean, it was lovely when I went fishing the other day. A friend of mine, Brian, who I work with, come along and he'd done a bit of filming with me. He's in the film, he's mucking about. He grabbed the cameras with me, and that's great. I love to have someone film me for a little bit. It does help. But when you're trying to do something on your own, it's really, you don't realise. I'm one of those people that I watch from YouTube videos and I actually message people. I say, I put a comment there saying I know how hard that was, because if you're on your own and you're trying to do like pretend you're not on your own, it's very difficult, because you got to literally film, put a camera there, set your camera up, and you got to walk towards. Let's for example, let's pick a fishing lake. Let's pick fishing. You don't have to, but it's nice to like walk past the camera. Then you got to walk back and get the camera. Then you want a shot of your fish. Then you want a shot of or setting up, and if you've got 1 or 2 cameras, you set them up yourself, turn them on and off. You're walking backwards and forwards. Sometimes you think, is it worth it? But I think it's worth it, because I like to get home, edit them, and watch it back myself, and just think, yeah, I've done that, I've done it yourself. I mean, my son praised me up because I had a GoPro around my neck the other day, and I was catching a fish, and I edited from the camera the guy was holding to my own camera around my neck. Done a bit of editing. You can see the colours different. It must have been 2 different cameras, but I didn't colour grade it or anything. That's another story. But I'm bigging myself. I don't know why I'm telling you all this crap. I'm just going on and I'm just finishing my beer off, really. Why was I saying that? I don't know. Just for anyway, yeah. I talk rubbish, but yeah. Anyway, I do realise my faults. I think, because I do go on a lot, a bit like tonight. But when I do fishing videos in the future, I'm going to try and do short cuts, shorter edits. See if that works. See if we get better feedback. But having said all that, the last couple of fishing videos, sad to say, I've watched them back. I don't think they're too bad. I love to have someone film me and a couple of mates, and then someone film us. But then I like doing the filming myself as well. You can't win, can you? But and I quite like doing the editing. But my old PC is old now. It's nearly 12 years old. Excuse me, I keep burping. And I started shooting in 4K. But I've got a technique now. What I do, I shoot in 4K, and I set the time. If you're interested, I set the timeline up on the PC. I watched this on YouTube the other day, fun enough. I don't watch it back in 4K. I don't render it in 4K. So I render it for. So I don't watch it back in 4K. I don't edit in 4K. You put your timeline to 1080. Put your timeline on 1080. Edit in 1080. Then when you go to render it and post it and upload it, you put your timeline back to 4K. And then you actually upload it and render it in 4K. So it's a little bit quicker. But my PC is about 12, 13 years old now. If not more, it does seize up. It takes me a long time to do a video, especially 4K. And then you got to pick up and realise you've done if you do a 30-minute video, for instance, you're editing it for quite a while. Then I've seen other videos that's similar that have made mistakes. You sort of should watch it back once. That's 30 minutes. Watch it back again, 30 minutes. Audio. So 30-minute video, you're potentially spending hours and hours and hours editing that. But then you don't get any likes. You don't get any comments. You only get a few views. And you're like, you know what? What's the point? Have a nice weekend, people. Thank you for watching. I don't know why you've watched this or what you're doing at home, or if you're down your bar in your little garden, or you've got a little garage converted to a bar, or you've got a bar in your house, you've got a bar down your shed, or you're sitting indoors with your feet up watching telly, watching this on your telly, having a cold beer. Enjoy your weekend, people. Enjoy the football, depending on why you watch this. If you're watching it in 2024 in June, enjoy the football. If you're watching it in 2026, enjoy whatever's on, basically. I'll see you again soon, people. I'm going to drink my beer and pack away. I've got to recharge my batteries. And I don't mean my batteries, I mean the batteries actually in the camera. I'll see you later. Thank you for watching. If you do watch it, press the like. Apparently it helps with the algorithms. Just press the little like button. And you could subscribe if you're not already subscribed. But I'll see you again soon. Videos coming up soon. I've got to do that whiskey barrel. We need some more plant pots. So I might. I don't know whether to convert it to a whiskey cabinet. I can't do it in this weather. But or cut it in half, and that's the easy option to make some planters out of it. I do want to make a cabinet at some stage, so I don't know yet. I've got coat about it. I've not got time because the weather's been crapping yet again. I mean, flaming June they called it. Flaming hell. Okay, I'll see you again. I'm going to pop out now and play about me lights outside, see if I can catch some bleeding slugs. If I can, well, I think I can catch them if I can walk that fast. I'll get my torch out. Fucking slugs, wait, that's horrible. At least a snout you can pick up by its little back, its shell, its house, right? You can grab its house, its shell. You can pick it up and throw it over next door. Slugs, you can't touch them. You just got to let them. In a way, it's like a defence mechanism. Although a snail's shell is a defence mechanism, because it's if you attack it, it goes inside the shell, and that's its defence. It's like it's got a hard cover. It's like hiding under like a Anderson shell type thing. A slug, it's got nowhere to go. It's got no defence system. But the worst thing about a slug is no one wants to touch the bastards. Well, human beings don't want to touch them. Other things like birds might. Birds don't get touched. But we don't want to touch them. So that slime is a defence mechanism. I don't want to touch a slimy slug. I'd rather it had a shell on it and I could pick it up by the shell and go, off you go next door. You know? Whatever next door has upset me during the week. You know, if plants are overgrowing or someone's ignored me in the morning or at night, they're getting a snail. You know, depends, it takes me fancy. If they're equal, I'll get 2 snails, I'll just go, boom, bye. See you later, see you again, bye bye, thank you.